smokes! I did not expect that. Welcome in, everyone. My name is Sam, and I am so excited to post this video because the Oilers got their first victory of the season. And they did it in dominant fashion over the Vancouver Canucks. That's what I'm talking about. That's Edmonton Oilers hockey. That's how they play. Okay, now, don't get me wrong. We went up against a goaltender who sported an above 900 save percentage. Thatcher Demko is no joke. I'll tell you that right now. He is no joke. But that's how the Oilers play. When you go up against a quality goaltender, now granted we don't have Zach Hyman in right now, we don't have Jake Wallman in right now, we don't have Roslovic in right now, but you go up against a quality goaltender, we have enough skill to beat those quality goaltenders. That's it. We have enough skill to do it. Vancouver, obviously, Brock Besser is kind of like an Oilers killer, but you can't really do anything about that. You just kind of plan for it and then make your peace with it. But the Oilers played well. Noah Philp gets his first goal in the NHL. Right? You have Calvin Pickard, who is playing with a level of moxie. I mean, here, look. After one game from the Edmonton Oilers, there's already the debate of what's going to happen with the Oilers goaltending situation. Calvin Pickard had a 930 save percentage, 933, something around there. Right? He played lights out goaltending. Made some incredible saves. Granted, he wasn't tested that often. And that's a testament to the Oilers' overall defensive structure of shutting the other team down. But why are we having this problem? Now, I could be crazy for saying this, but maybe Stuart Skinner just needs some conditioning. Maybe he needs to just go to the AHL or be loaned to the Condors just for some conditioning. He's a quality goaltender, yet he doesn't play the quality goaltending minutes that we need. So I'm concerned because Calvin Pickard in his first showing, albeit against Vancouver, is different, can showcase an ability to stop the puck and provide above 900 save percentage. Stuart Skinner in his first game not only fumbled one of those pucks for the tying goal, but does not sport an above 900 save percentage. I said this all last year. The Oilers are not going to be capable of winning, and especially in the playoffs, winning a Stanley Cup with sub 900 stats. You can't do that. Who knows? Maybe we bring in Connor Ingram, we call him up, give Stuart Skinner a little bit of a break, and see how that tandem works of Ingram and Pickard. Now, that's not a quality goaltending solution in any rights, but maybe it could be. We just faced two goaltenders in our first two games, Dustin Wolf and Thatcher Demko. Both who have proven to be quality goaltenders in the stretches that they've played. Now, if Vancouver had some, really good offense, they probably would be a playoff team this year. I still don't project them to be a playoff team this year. Don't get it twisted, Oilers fans. Don't get it twisted, everybody. I'm not saying Vancouver is going to be a dominant team by any means, but you see what quality goaltending does for you. And what upsets me is that the Oilers need that last piece. Our defensive structure is amazing. Keep in mind, this is without having Zach Hyman. This is without having Jake Wallman. We have a good enough team that we can survive against other teams. But who knows? We're up against the cap this year. I don't project any of that to happen. The next thing I wanted to address was the power play. Yes, Thatcher Demko robbed Leon Draisaitl. on an absolutely, I think, play of the month highlight save. But the Oilers had 5 power plays yesterday. Other than Thatcher Demko, a significantly weaker Vancouver team, the Oilers were not able to capitalize on any one of those. I get it, it's only game 2. But when you go 0 for 5 on the power play, don't really expect to win too much. That was really a huge highlight, a huge concern now that we have a new power play system in order. I think it was Glenn Gulletson that was running the last power play. So it's unique to see. The Oilers have to learn. They just got to be better. And I love the effort that Tomaszek is putting in. I mean, you can see he's no Zach Hyman, but man, is he trying. Trent Frederick, that last game seemed to me he was getting more of the receiving ends of the hits. And I don't know Frederick's game all that well. I didn't really watch Boston. But isn't Frederick supposed to be our sandpaper? Isn't he supposed to be the one that kind of neutralizes any other problems? I could be wrong. Now, I loved Evander Kane when he was on the Oilers. And I knew exactly what he was going to be when he was not on the Oilers. That's Evander Kane's game. That's how he plays. I appreciate that Darnell Nurse stood up to him, but look, it's a new year. You guys can be friends off the ice, but when you're on the ice, you're donning that jersey. It should be different. Stand up for your teammates. That was a good game yesterday by the Edmonton Oilers. Vancouver Canucks, man, they are nowhere near as dangerous as one Vancouver Canuck fan or many Vancouver Canuck fans would say. Again, it's only the second game of the season for the Oilers, so I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I'm confident enough to say that Vancouver's not making the playoffs. If the Oilers continue to play like that, have puck possession, get in deep, get that forecheck going, they'll be doing really well. I really enjoyed watching that line of Noah Philp, Kasperi Kapanen, and Victor Podkolzin. That to me was an effective line. Adam Henrique just looks too slow. It's unfortunate he's got a no-move clause, but I'm going to be one of those fans that say, I know realistically we might have to send Ike Howard down just to make room for Roslovic. But I don't want to send Ike Howard down. Savoy, I get it. He's supposed to be in this lineup. But I notice Ike Howard more than I notice Savoy. And maybe that's just me as a fan, but I'd like to keep both of those two in the lineup long term. Where Roslovic signs in, he might actually make Adam Henrique play a little bit better. If you guys watched my last video, I had kind of projected lineups of how I would want the Oilers to look in the few months or so, in a month or month and a half. I hope they don't put Roslovic any higher on the depth chart. We need to spread the offense, get that 5-on-5 scoring, have that threat of secondary scoring. Otherwise, we're going to have this problem of talking about secondary scoring. But I'm excited to see how this Eastern Conference road trip is going to go. I'm excited. Really, I'm thoroughly excited to see how this goes. I think the Oilers should be able to capitalize, especially we're going up against New York. New York hasn't had the hottest start. So capitalize there. and see where we go. But I want to say thank you guys. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Whoever's watching the videos, I see those views. I'm still trying to get to 100 subscribers. So if you like the video, please don't hesitate to share it with somebody. This is just a fan's perspective, personal opinions. I'm not trying to be an analyst. Just sharing my reactions of my favorite team. So if you like it, hit that subscribe button. If you like it even more, share it. And if you really feel daring, comment. Until next time, I will see you on the next video.